Welcome to Touring Globe. Let's have a look at hidden gems to visit before they disappear. A sweeping drone shot glides over melting glaciers, cascading waterfalls, coral reefs turning pale, and sand dunes swallowing ancient ruins. Our planet is breathtaking, a masterpiece billions of years in the making. But even masterpieces fade. From vanishing islands to endangered forests, from ancient cities slowly sinking beneath the waves to ice worlds melting under a changing sky, the Earth's beauty is not eternal. Today, we journey through hidden gems to visit before they disappear, a voyage into the fragile corners of our planet, where nature, culture, and time are in delicate balance. These aren't just travel destinations, they are reminders of what we stand to lose, and what we can still save. 1. The Maldives, paradise at risk. Aerial shots of turquoise lagoons, white sands, and coral atolls surrounded by endless ocean. Locals fishing in wooden boats. Tourists snorkeling over reefs. The Maldives, a scatter of over 1,000 coral islands across the Indian Ocean. For centuries, this was a paradise untouched, a world where turquoise met sapphire and time drifted as gently as the tides. But today, this beauty faces a ticking clock. Rising sea levels, fueled by climate change, threaten to erase this paradise from the map. Scientists warn that by the end of the century, 80% of the Maldives could vanish beneath the waves. Entire communities are moving inland. Coral reefs, the very foundations of the islands, are bleaching and dying. And yet, amid the crisis, Maldivians stand strong, turning to sustainability, ecotourism, and coral restoration. Visit now, not to mourn its fate, but to honor its resilience. The Maldives may be sinking, but its spirit remains above water. 2. The Dead Sea, A Vanishing Wonder. Drone shots reveal a shimmering body of water surrounded by desert mountains. Tourists float effortlessly on its surface. Nestled between Israel and Jordan lies one of Earth's strangest marvels, the Dead Sea, 430 meters below sea level. No fish, no plants, just mineral-rich water so dense that everything floats. But beneath this stillness lies a silent retreat. The Dead Sea is shrinking, nearly a meter every year. Decades of water diversion from the Jordan River and mineral extraction have drained its lifeline. Now, sinkholes swallow the landscape. Shorelines once bustling with bathers are now kilometers from the water's edge. To stand by its shores is to witness nature's quiet disappearance, a wonder dying, not with a roar, but with silence. If you visit, do it with care. Every footprint, every photograph, becomes part of its story, a memory before the mirror of salt turns to dust. 3. The Amazon Rainforest, the lungs of the earth. A canopy stretching to the horizon. Monkeys leap through branches. Mist rises from emerald valleys. A river snakes like a silver ribbon through the jungle. The Amazon Rainforest, vast, ancient, and alive. It breathes for us all, creating oxygen, storing carbon, and nurturing 1/10 of the world's known species. But now, the Amazon is burning. Deforestation, mining, and illegal logging carve wounds into its green heart. Every minute, trees that took centuries to grow fall in seconds. And yet, hope lives here too. Indigenous communities protect what remains, and global initiatives aim to restore the forest's balance. When you walk beneath its canopy, you don't just see trees, you see the rhythm of life itself. The Amazon is not just the lungs of our planet, it is its soul. And souls, when lost, leave a silence nothing can replace. 4. Venice, Italy, the floating city in peril. Gondolas drifting through calm canals. Reflections of historic palaces. Flooded plazas where tourists walk on raised platforms. Venice, the city of water, romance, and timeless charm. Built on 118 islands, Venice has stood for over 1,000 years, balancing art and architecture atop fragile wooden foundations. But the water that once gave it life now threatens to take it away. Rising tides, sinking land, and uncontrolled tourism push Venice closer to the edge. Acqua Alta, the high water, floods streets that used to echo with footsteps and laughter. To walk through Venice today is to feel the pull of history and the weight of inevitability. Yet the city endures. Engineers build barriers, citizens fight for preservation, and artists capture its beauty before it fades. Venice reminds us that even in fragility, there is grace, and in decay, there is defiance. 5. Madagascar, the lost island of life. Baobab trees stretching into a crimson sunset. Lemurs leap through forests. Fishermen paddle dugout canoes along coral-studded shores. Madagascar, an island unlike any other. Separated from Africa for millions of years, it evolved its own world, where 90% of its wildlife exists nowhere else on Earth. But this isolation also makes it fragile. Deforestation, wildfires, and illegal logging are devouring its forests. The lemurs, the chameleons, even the mighty baobabs, each faces extinction. Yet amid loss, there's resilience. Local communities are replanting forests. Ecotourism grows as travelers seek to protect what they explore. Madagascar is more than a lost island, it's a reminder that nature, when loved, can heal. But that healing starts with us. 6. The Great Barrier Reef, dying colors beneath the waves. Underwater cameras glide through coral gardens bursting with color. Fish shimmer like living jewels. Then, bleached white coral, lifeless and ghostly. Off the coast of Australia lies a living wonder, the Great Barrier Reef, the largest coral system on Earth. A world of dazzling colors and endless marine life, visible even from space. But now, rising sea temperatures and pollution have drained its vibrancy. More than half the reef's coral has died in the past 3 decades. Entire ecosystems are collapsing, fish, coral, and even coastal livelihoods depend on its survival. Yet, scientists and divers fight back, restoring coral, studying resistance, and spreading awareness. To dive here is to see both beauty and tragedy. It's a farewell letter written in coral, fading one color at a time. 7. Bhutan, the Kingdom of Balance. Prayer flags flutter in the mountain wind. Monks meditate in cliffside temples. Forests blanket misty valleys. Tucked high in the Himalayas lies Bhutan, the world's last great sanctuary of peace. A country that measures success in happiness, not wealth, where 70% of land remains forested and carbon emissions are negative. But the glaciers feeding its rivers are melting, threatening lives downstream. As modernization spreads, so does the risk of losing traditions that once defined its soul. Bhutan's lesson to the world is simple: protect balance. Between growth and gratitude. Between progress and preservation. To visit Bhutan is to step into a living philosophy, a vision of harmony the world needs more than ever. 8. The Arctic, the edge of tomorrow. Endless ice. Polar bears wandering across frozen tundra. Northern lights shimmering in the night sky. At the top of the world, silence reigns, vast, white, and pure. The Arctic holds secrets older than humanity: glaciers, permafrost, and ancient ecosystems frozen in time. But the ice is melting, faster than ever recorded. Entire habitats are vanishing. Polar bears starve as the ice retreats. The Arctic is the Earth's warning light, the first to fade when the world grows too warm. To see it is to understand what's at stake, the future of us all. Montage of all destinations: the Maldives, Amazon, Venice, Madagascar, and Arctic, fading into each other. Then a final shot of Earth from space. Across our fragile planet, beauty and loss walk hand in hand. Every coral, every glacier, every ancient city, tells a story of resilience and fragility intertwined. We are the witnesses of this age, travelers standing between what remains and what's fading. These are the hidden gems to visit before they disappear, not to exploit, but to cherish. Because the real purpose of travel isn't to conquer distance, it's to awaken our connection to the world, before it's too late. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.